Hello guys, once more, and yes, we're doing something different today. Basically, once I get up my recording software, there we go, right, we're up. I have downloaded Rule the Waves once more again, Naval Arm Races and Naval Battles 1900 to 1925. They have an absolutely fantastic new, I love this, bloody picture, that's really good actually. So, we're playing on version 1.22, and we're going to start a new game. Well, we aren't yet. I want you guys to decide which nation I should play. We have already played as the Austro-Hungarian Empire. We have played as the Confederate States of America. But we have not played any of the other nations, really. At least I've not recorded any of the nations. So we have the choice of the British Empire, and we can see here their objectives, well, their bonuses and etc. So we have the game naval budget of 40 million a year, or 40 million a month. I can't remember which one it is. We have global naval power, which does affect things. Technology leader. We have efficient shipbuilding industry, but we have hidden flaws within our ships. We can research. Well, we have a research advantage in ship design, so that's quite good. Our dock size starts at 16,000 tons, which is the biggest at the start, which is fantastic. The largest caliber of gun we could have is 13 inches, so that's okay, it's alright. There's larger guns than that. Obviously, you'd probably be able to research them, but I'm not too sure, so we'll have to see. And then moving on to the French Republic. Now, the French are quite interested, actually. They don't have a large... Well, they don't... Their budget is not as large as the British one, considering 40 million to the French is 16 million, so that's quite a sizable difference. They have inconsistent naval policy. Their dock size is the same as the British, however. Though, they do have bonus technology in quadruple turrets and hardened AP penetrator. So basically, the shells of the French ships are much better at penetrating armor, which is fantastic actually. They also have a 13-inch gun as their maximum, I believe. The Italians. Now, the Italians' naval budget is not that much lower than the French, only by 6 million. But they do have poor education, they're cautious, inconsistent naval policy, same as the French. Some corruption, which does not help them. Their dock size is 15,000, so though they do have an advantage in ship design, they have triple turrets and they motor torpedo boat. So, yeah. But you pay for that by having the 12-inch guns. The Austro-Hungarian Empire. Now, the Austro-Hungarians have a decent budget of 10 million, which is about the same as the Italian Empire, which is quite interesting considering how much of Italy is a, coast. Though they do have a small dock size of 13,000. So, the Austro-Hungarians have the advantage in torpedo technology and triple turrets as well, which is quite nice. Though they only get 11-inch guns, I believe. That may be at the start, I'm not too sure, actually. I believe it may be just the start. Right, and Germany, the German Empire. So, Germany is quite good, actually. They have the same historical naval budget as the French, which is quite interesting. They are a technology leader, though we have a bombastic head of state. Now, what that means in game terms is basically they can create diplomatic crises which could lead to war very easily, and that's something you do have to worry about. Though the Germans are fantastic in that they have good armor, they have subdivisions and damage control, so they have ships that are better armored, they're better able to deal with damage. And they also have advantages in AP projectiles, and their bonus is cross-deck fire, which is quite good. Though they only get 11-inch guns, so they are balanced out in that manner, with the 14,000-ton duck as well. Dock, not duck. Okay, right, so yes, the French, the Germans, and the Russians all have the same naval budget, well, the historical naval budget of 16 million, though the Russians have a decent dock. Their only benefit, though, is the active mine warfare, though they can get 12-inch guns. I think that's just the largest gun you can have off the bat. That would make sense. So these are the largest guns that you can have at the start of the game, then, I guess. Right, moving on to the Americans. Now, the Americans do have a pretty fucking good naval budget of 26 million. That's really good. In the turn of the century, that's really good. They're also technology leader and rapid economic growth. They have the bonus of the superimposed X and B turrets, which is quite good. They have 12-inch guns. Moving on to the Empire of the Rising Sun. So, 10 million, so about the same, it's actually about the same as Austria and Italy, actually, that's really not that good. Though they have surprise attack, which is interesting. I think they're able to deploy closer or something like that, I'm not entirely sure. And their bonus and advantage is obviously to do with torpedoes. Not surprising. And then, moving on to the CSA, we've played the Confederate States of America though, so I don't think we'll play the Confederate States of America or the Austro-Hungarians as we've already played them, so it would be kind of boring to do the same thing again. It was fun playing the Confederates, so that was really fun. The Confederates are actually really decent. They have a very good naval budget. They're just not really in a good position overall. Their advantage, obviously, submarines. So then we'll move on to Spain. Now, Spain's quite interesting. They have a shitty budget of 8 million. They only have 12,000 dock size and they only have 10-inch guns. But it could be quite interesting actually trying to play Spain. So, there we go, guys. I shall leave it up to you. I would like you guys to decide who you'd like to see me play as in Rule the Waves. Now, if you've not seen this game before, I really absolutely adore this game. It's fantastic. Now, going on to a little bit of information about the game concept and programmer is Frederick William, and the developer, well, additional development would be William Miller, who is the kind gentleman who did provide me the copy of the game, so good to him. And there's also the forum and the updates. Now, I would advise you to go and check out the forum. It's pretty good. So I'll bring up the forum on the second screen, so here we go. The NWS online forums. Now, here you can go on, you can see all questions about the game, and yeah, FAQs. So thank you guys, I would hope you decide which nation you'd like to see in the future, so thank you, and see you soon, goodbye my friends.